want?
Yes, you did. I'm tempted to have her leave cleansing aura on, but 60 is hardly worth it. Although that's not much, is it? It might be. What does it do? Well, that's pretty good, but with her set to ranged, which I don't want to change, she can actually be quite a distance from the battle. So to get the most out of this, if I left it on all the time, I'd also have to turn off ranged and put her on healer, so she stuck closer to the fight, and I really think we'd be losing her so much if we did that. I don't think that's a good idea. So I think I'm going to stick with the inconvenience of turning this on and off. So I think we could have done that without an injury, actually, if I had noticed that caster in the background. And where was that door? Was it down here? No, in the other direction. I didn't notice if we looted a key, and I thought maybe this door is now passable. Sure enough.
Going.
Main hall key added. What was that for?
And I'm off.
It's probably just the top of the stairs, the main door at the top of the stairs that we haven't even tried yet. And initially, once we brought this spider out, so just a few moments ago, I thought, well, the web's kind of nice, but the people we're fighting rarely, if ever, flee. And I had forgotten that when you get webbed, it actually stops you completely. It stops you even from fighting or casting spells. So it's a better thing than I thought. Why am I having so much trouble pulling my words together? It's almost equivalent to the bears knocking them on their back. They're basically unable to attack. Uh-oh. So he's a mage. He's a good mage. Not good enough. And this brazier, which is just a way of saying barbecue or indoor fireplace, the brazier is an obvious reason to be carrying that taper around. Although strictly you wouldn't need it, because I think by definition it's a taper isn't a long match, it's just a long piece of wood that you'd light. So really, if I had something to light a taper with, I could just light the brazier directly. I'm just being pedantic. Shazam. Holy Brazier, Dairy Queen's latest burger. And no doubt that has opened this door for us.
Trap. So simple to see, really.
Ooh, lots of them. This is gonna fire off the ballista.
Look now. Trap. So simple to see.
So it looks like we've set a bunch off already. Well, let's just start fighting.
Right then.
Great.
Yes.
All right.
I just had a thought. I wonder at our next level, when we finally upgrade our pets, if my spider will get Overwhelm, my favorite skill. Alright. Let's take a look at the map. Still a ways to go. I have a feeling right or left doesn't particularly matter. It looks like this this loops around to a door here. Could be wrong. I have a vague recollection of an outdoor area, but I don't recall for sure. I'm going to take a break here, but I'm not going to end the video. I just I think my supper is in the oven, and I think it's probably just about ready. So I'm going to pause the video, and I'll see you after I've eaten. Be right back. Well, hi folks, I'm back, and I just discovered something, and you've probably known it for quite some time. But of course, I was going to level up Alistair off camera, and when I check the level up of all the characters, of course, they've got a specialization sitting waiting. Obviously, again, hasn't caused a great deal, and I think they probably got it at level 14, so it's only been a couple of levels, no big deal. Might have impacted the way they chose their skill points, because of course they get 4 new skills when I choose a specialization. That being said, I've been liking the skills they've been choosing, so no harm done there. So I'm going to just pause the video for a second and read through these, or, well, I can always cut it out later. So this is bonus to willpower and cunning. The champion is a veteran warrior and a confident leader in battle, possessing skills at arms impressive enough to inspire allies. The champion can also intimidate and demoralize foes. These are heroes you find commanding an army or plunging headlong into danger, somehow making it look easy. Templar, that's more Alistair's. And Berserker, strength and health. First Berserkers were dwarves. They would sacrifice finesse for dark rage that increased their strength and resilience. Eventually dwarves taught these skills to others, and now Berserkers can be found amongst all range races. They are renowned as terrifying adversaries. Or adversaries, I suppose. And Reaver is not yet unlocked, but this is sort of the Blood Mage thing, and I probably wouldn't... Yes, Blood Frenzy. I wouldn't choose it anyway. So, of course, the choice is between Champion and Berserker. And it's a flip. Role-playing wise, I see Sten more as a Berserker. You know, I've kind of forced him into the tank role, which he's not perfectly suited for. So Champion is probably better. But I'm gonna, you know, what the heck. Let's make him a Berserker. And of course, I get nothing else. I can't choose any skills because he's got them all mapped out already. But what this will give him, a sustained skill that drives him forward, bonus to damage, penalty to stamina regeneration. And which constraint reduces? Oh, so there's probably constraint is here. So that reduces the stamina penalty. Resilience adds a bonus to health regeneration in this mode. So basically we can give him a sustain mode and then bolster it with these other things. And then Final Blow, I thought we had something like Final Blow already. Death Blow. Final Blow at all the Berserker stamina goes into a single swing. Alright, well, Sten has those open to him if he chooses to apply points there. Let's go into Win now. She's got the same thing. And I don't really like any of her available choices. I like that she's got Spirit Healer, Arcane Warrior, to me this isn't a fit at all. And I've tried this myself, and I didn't like it when I played it. I actually stopped playing the character, actually, as I recall. Didn't really interest me. But let's see, they channel magical power through their weapons and bodies, becoming terrors on the battlefield. Most consider the skills lost forever, but they may still linger in forgotten corners of the world. Arcane warriors may learn to use their magic score to satisfy the strength requirements to equip higher level weapons and armor. And as I recall, though, something about it really made it not fun to deal with. I think it was, you can use weapons and armor, but you had to switch them out whenever you were casting a spell. So it was really quite awkward, you know, to use in game. So I can't see myself doing this. And I don't really want to see her shape-shifting either. The mastery of their bodies allows shapeshifters some protection even in human form, making them durable opponents and staunch allies. And I'm sure that some protection in human form is just referring to the +2 bonus to Constitution, +1 to armor. I really don't want to put a point in that, because the way I'm leveling these folks up, I'm letting them choose their own skills, and I think she'll kind of waste them on shapeshifter. And it's basically what Morrigan has. She can turn into a spider and a bear and that sort of thing. So I actually think I'm going to leave this unspent. You know, my prerogative, I guess. And then finally, we have Alistair. And he's got a full level up. But I'm only going to choose this. We chose Berserker for Sten, so the obvious is choosing Champion. And it does fit. You know, willpower, cunning, demoralize foes. I mean, he's supposed to be an up-and-coming king, so we're going to give him Champion. And that gives him Warcry, Rally. Well, Warcry's kind of not the greatest because, let's see. Oh no, that is good. That just demoralizes enemies and can knock them down. Rally inspires nearby allies. Yeah, this is good, actually. Motivate, again, improves the vigor of nearby allies. And superiority. The champion is so fearsome that Warcry now knocks down opponents. So that's good. And let's quit out of there. Just go back in one more time to ensure that it stuck. No, it didn't. Next. And play. And now I'm just going to go in and let him choose his own. Where do we do this? There we go. Auto level up. And back in there. Auto level up. And then we try to figure out what he chose. And sure enough, Warcry. Okay. And I'll just put that over here. Really, I should put it before Templar, but I'm not going to bother. As I said earlier, I tend to keep these in the same order they're in the talents book. But I'll just throw that there. And I'm going to pause and then consider putting it in. Oh, hang on. Is it? No, it's activated. So I'm going to see if I can put a talent in, a tactic in for it, and I'll be right back. Okay, that was pretty straightforward. So basically, if he's surrounded by at least 3 enemies, go ahead and do a Warcry. Otherwise, let's see. Oh yes, I don't need this. I'll clear that one out of there and move this back up. I was rearranging things. Didn't need to. But yeah, that's basically what it boils down to. I moved a bunch of stuff around, but basically it boils down to at any time you're surrounded by 3 enemies, go ahead and do a Warcry. So, let's get going again. Let's see if I've screwed up any tactics miserably. That's never a good sign. And who do we have here? A Wraith. Sten, for all your skill levels. Yeah, I'm letting the mage clean us up again.
Oh, look, it wants
Yeah, we better hurry.
Not bad at all.
And we got another level up. Of course, as soon as Wind died, we were in real trouble there. So that was a miserable failure. But I'll take it. We lived through it.
As you say.
So, Sten's next.
I hear you.
And I'll just pause the video. Be right back. Okay, so Sten chose, Berserk. And I think he actually might have added Herbalism as well, which, well, whatever you want, Sten, I suppose. Now I have to consider tactics here as well. This is the one that kind of prevents his stamina from regenerating, so I think I might use a fairly simple approach. I think what I'm going to do here is when his stamina is used up anyway, we'll say that's when he goes into Berserk. I don't know if that's the smartest thing to do, because basically once I go into Berserk, I'm trading the ability to use any of his other skills just for a bit of a bonus to damage. But let's see how that works out. So I'll be right back once I've cleaned up his tactics.